Alright, so today in this video what we are going to do is we're going to talk about the arguments that a theist can make against an atheist, and these are provided by ChatGPT. Okay, so they are not told by me. Alright, but before starting the video, I would like to say that all of these arguments that a theist might provide you against in a debate, they do not actually prove the existence of God, but they just try to disprove what the atheist is trying to say. For example, let's get started. The first one that the ChatGPT is providing us is saying the cosmological argument, and it talks about the first cause. The problem about this statement is that, and I mean, again, it does not prove that there exists a God. For example, let's say, what would an atheist say? We do not know what happened before the Big Bang, but the theist would try to push you back um, beyond that, trying to prove that there is some kind of supernatural power that controls the universe and has created the universe in the first place. Not just because we do not have the answer for that, a scientific answer, doesn't mean that it proves the existence of God. Because, of course, think about it. If you're talking about the first cause, then if God has made the first cause, the thing which started everything in this universe, what was the cause for that thing? Who created God? So, this just doesn't prove that there is a God. It might be that you might make the atheist confused over that whatever you're saying is not relevant. It's just that we do not know, and that's the definition of atheism. I do not know, that's why I don't think there exists a God. I do not have a proof for that. You can have a faith, but you do not have a reasonable proof of that. And the second one is the fine-tuning argument, and again, this thing is, it can also be just disproved, or you just think about it. If, let's say, there is a number 2, 2 is perfect, 2 is 2. So how come you say that? Look at the beauty of this number. It's 2. It's perfectly 2. So there exists a God. The constants, the physical constants, gravitational constant, permittivity, permeability, whatever, all the constants that we study in physics, they are not really perfect. They are just unique to our universe. I mean, if you believe in multi-universe theory, which of course might be true, because you see, our universe is truly infinite. I'm not talking about the observable universe. I'm talking about the real universe. The universe is truly infinite. So think about it. If there is a probability that at the place where you are right now, you exist there, there might be some other place in this whole infinite universe, even though its probability is very less. The, the size of this universe is so enormous that it becomes quite probable that someone like you might exist at a different place. Okay, that's kind of very complex to understand, but the thing is, the constants, the physical constants which are present, they are not really special. They are just unique. They are just unique. They are just there. All right. There's nothing to wonder about that. And yeah, that's it. Okay. So the third one says the argument of objective morality. On this point, I agree with atheists that we should have some kind of rules. I think that's what it's trying to say. Well, that's what the definition ChatGPT is providing. It is saying that moral values are not really wouldn't exist. Moral values wouldn't exist if there would be no God. I mean, how can this even make sense? For example, um, how do I say that? I mean, yes, religions can provide you a very good understanding of what moral thing is, how should you behave in public, uh, the social rules and all. But of course, it doesn't prove that there exists a God. And the statement that if moral values exist, God exists is very, very wrong. Because I cannot really find a really good analogy for that, but it is of course not true. That it just doesn't make sense that moral values are just implying that there exists a God. No, it just doesn't.